Hey folks, welcome you all to a new video. This is CA Ganesh Bharadwaj. So now in this video, I am going to share with you all the last 45 days preparation strategy, your study plan for your group 2 in your upcoming May 2025 exams, right? Sir, there is no enough time. Should I skip this attempt? This is one common query that I've been receiving the last few days. So I thought, let me come up with a detailed study plan and prove to you all that yes, it is 100% possible even if you start your preparation today, right? So that's about this particular video. I will be navigating you and I'll be navigating through the next 45 days, how you can spend every day, at what time you can study, the study slots which can be customized as per your convenience as well, and prove to you all that you have absolutely sufficient time even if you take breaks in between, right? So that's something that I'm going to open and show to you all. But before that, first I would just like to give you guys an update on our exam oriented fast track batch. So with respect to our exam oriented fast track batch, right? So for FM, it's completely done and uploaded on our app. And trust me guys, this time it's come up really well. And this is actually a dream project for me because FM recordings have come just 47 hours, right? Our regular batch recording was for 100 hours. We have condensed it and it's just coming in 47 hours. And trust me guys, it is not just some random videos that we are going to give you. We are covering 100% of the syllabus with every single numerical problem that we have solved in our regular batch, right? I know it's too hard to believe for you all, but trust me, every single thing we will be doing in the classroom, because literally what I've done here is I've taken the efforts that you need to take and that has gone into the content creation in the book as well as in the course. We have structured it that way. So the entire FM recordings is readily available. All the chapters are done. And with respect to costing, the recordings have already started and we've already completed 2 chapters and it's progressing. Every day we are uploading 3 to 4 recordings, and that will also get over by max in the 3rd or 4th of April, right? So your preparation need not wait. So when you're buying, automatically you'll be able to start watching the lectures. By the time you watch a particular lecture, the next lecture will come the next day. That's how we have planned for it. So where is it available? You can just go to Google and type costfin.in. So you will land up on our, on my website. There you can just go to courses. Under that, you go to CA and intermediate, right? So you will be having all the courses listed. So at the bottom, we have our costing regular, FM regular, and costing and FM regular combo. And at the top, you have your costing exam oriented fast track batch, FM exam oriented fast track batch, and costing and FM combo of this particular exam oriented fast track batch. Now, if you're buying the combo, the best part is it comes with a 2-month validity option as well as a 4-month validity option. But if you're buying subject wise of this EVO fast track batch, now you will be getting only 4-month validity option. So if you're going for a combo, so you have a 2-month validity, right? Both the entire costing and FM, all the recordings will be provided for just rupees 3750. You can just check out and you can take a decision if you need, right? So this is something that I wanted to mention to you all. Now, let's quickly get into the video and see the study plan. Let's look at the study plan. So how can we actually cover this entire group in a span of just 45 days? Now, guys, I am recording this video on the 15th of March, right? So now from today in this month, you've got, just a minute. Yes, from today in this month, you've got another 16 days in total, right? And the whole of April, you've got 30 days. And your group 2 exam starts on the 9th of May. So I am conservatively taking 5 days from your May month as well. 6th, 7th, 8th, I'm leaving it for your study leave for the first exam, right? Even if you take that, totally you have about 51 days, right? That spans over 6 weeks. So weekly, even if you're taking 1 day off, you have a net of 45 days, right? Now we are almost in the fag end. We are reaching the exam in the next 1.5 months. Now, if you are clocking 12 hours every day, right? Now, as a whole, you will be able to clock a total of 540 hours. Sir, no, sir, I can spend only 10 hours a day. So 45 into 10, you will be having 450 hours, and accordingly, you can customize your plan. But let me tell you guys, so 12 hours, is it possible? It is 100% possible, even inside a day. If you're taking some breaks, yes, you can achieve this 12 hours a day, provided you manage your time really well. And I will open and show you how you can plan your day as well. Now this 540 hours that you have, let us say you need some help, that is conceptually you're not strong here, you want to start from the scratch. Once again, I'm telling you, this is not a bluff. Let's say you need to watch some lectures, you want to watch some lectures. Just now we've launched our Evo Fast Track and all that, in case you need it. So only if I watch these lectures will I be able to clear my exams? Absolutely not. In my opinion, CA is a self-study course. You can definitely prepare by yourself, right? The only difference, then why do you have classes? Classes, they have two value additions. Number one, it saves a lot of your time. If you were to figure out things by yourself, it may take a lot more time, right? Here the faculty gives you the entire subject in a ready-made format, so it will be easy for you to consume all the knowledge and apply it directly. And second one, the faculty will bring their own perspectives. They will also bring in the past exam trends and all that, what is important from an examination perspective, that will help you prioritize during your exams. But for this, sir, can I do this by myself, self-study? Yes, you can do it by yourself. I'm leaving it a choice to you. Now, if you are a student who feels that, sir, I need to take lectures. Now, if you're going for an exam-oriented fast-track batch, costing comes to overall approximately about 90 hours. Let's say audit in general takes about 80 hours of class duration, I'm saying. FM, I told you 47 hours, this roughly about 45 hours. SM 35 hours. Totally, the lecture duration alone comes up to about 250 hours, right? Now, this 45 days, the overall number of days that you've got, I am actually bifurcating into 3 lots, 3 phases. The first 15 days, the second set of 15 days, and the final leg of 15 days. Now, in the first leg of 15 days, what you can do is you can watch 7 hours of classes every day and do a self-study or revision to the extent of 5 hours every day, right? So 7 plus 5 comes out to 12 hours a day. In the second leg of 15 days, you slightly reduce the class duration, the lecture duration, and increase your self-preparation time. So you can watch 6 hours a day of classes and 6 hours you can revise. And in the final leg of 15 days, right, so you can watch 4 hours of classes and prepare for 8 hours. Now this way, if you do overall, if you see, in the first leg, you would have watched 105 hours worth of classes, right, and 75 hours you would have sit and prepare, right? In the second leg, 90 hours of classes, 90 hours of self-preparation. And in the final leg, 60 hours of classes and 120 hours of self-preparation. So overall, 255 hours of classes, roughly, I said 250 here, more or less 255, it will not be exact. And here, the revision time, that is your self-study time, is going to be 285, that adds up to 540 hours. Now, sir, even in the last leg of 15 days, are you asking us to watch class? No, this is based on the assumption that you are going to take classes for all the papers. Suppose if you are a student who feels, sir, only for FM I need, or only for costing and FM I need, or maybe only for audit I need, maybe you might not need your classes for all the subjects. In that case, you can easily finish all the classes in the first 2 phases itself. The last leg of 15 days, you will be having it only for your revision time. This is a readily customizable option that I am telling you, right? Based on the level of your level of preparation, you know where you stand, and accordingly, you can customize this plan. In a worst case scenario, or in a very conservative state where you need to attend classes for all the papers of the second group, in that case, I'm telling you, yes, you can use this plan, right? In case you don't want to watch all the lectures, or inside a particular subject itself, you want to watch only a particular chapter or so, right? Obviously, your number of class duration, your class watch hours will definitely reduce, and this you can use it for your self-study, your revision time, right? So this is a customizable thing. Now, the final thing that I want to share with you all is, sir, 12 hours a day, is it possible? I'm telling you guys, when you are approaching the exam, when you're just about 1.5 months away from your exams, yes, it is possible, right? How simple, guys. I am a kind of person, I never compromise on the sleep, because there are 3 things that I value the most, especially when I'm approaching the exams. Number 1 is going to be the sleep. Number 2 is the food that you eat. And the third one is the water intake. These 3, there has to be no compromises, because this will only help you to perform well in your exams and prepare well during the course of this 1.5 months. Now, and I always believe that the quality of a day depends on when you go to the bed the previous night. So what I would suggest is go to bed at 9 p.m. the previous night, wake up at 5 a.m. 9 to 5, that is 8 hours of sleep. Do not compromise on your sleep, right? Now, 5 o'clock you wake up, take a half an hour to get ready, like brushing or bathing or whatever it is, right? 5:30 to 7, you study for the first 1.5 hours, right? Then take half an hour break for your breakfast and all that. Then come back and sit 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Another 2 hours, you have a study slot. You study. When I say study, it can either be watching lectures or it can be your self preparation. It is absolutely your choice, right? Then take another 15-minute break, come back, and then from 9:45 study till 11:30. Now what happens here? You're clocking another 1 hour and 45 minutes, right? Fine. And then what you can do, take another break from 11:30 to 11:45, another 15-minute break, and then you just go and study for 1 hour, 11:45 to 12:45. So why this 45 and all, I will tell you. Then you take 1 full hour break for your lunch, 12:45 to 1:45. You can take 1 full hour break for your lunch. And finally, at 1:45, you just sit down and you need to definitely study till 5 p.m. This 1:45 to 5 is a very, very important slot. 3 hours 15 minutes. Sir, I can't study for 3 hours 15 minutes. I'm sorry, it is a mandate. Why? Because this will be the time when you will be sitting in your exam hall and you will be writing the exam. 1:45 to 2 is your reading time, 15 minutes. 2 to 5 is your writing time when you will be writing the exam. You need to be at the peak of your productivity, right? Now, during this 1:45 to 5, make sure that you are not moving unnecessarily, right? Make sure that you are at the peak of your productivity. And this might be silly if I say this, but trust me guys, I'm telling this out of experience. Make sure that during this particular time you actually habituate yourself with respect to your toilet habits also, right? Make sure that at this point of time you are just sitting and you are at the peak of your productivity. Simple. In the exam hall, this is how your exam days will look like. So 1:45 to 5, make sure that you are able to sit in a place and be at the peak of your productivity. Trust me, this will do wonders, because automatically you will not get accustomed to this on the day of your exam, right? You need to get habituated to it over a span of time. Now is the best time to get habituated to it. So start preparing like this. Obviously, exam day is just going to be another day for you. You need not take that extra efforts in building up that particular discipline on that day, right? And once that's over, take 1 full hour break. Now guys, I'm giving you guys sufficient break, right? If you are properly managing your time, you can definitely do it. So 5 to 6, you take 1 full break, 1 full hour of break. Then 6 to 7:30, once again you study. That's going to be another study time of 1.5 hours, right? Then take a break of half an hour, right? Preferably, if you want, you can also complete your dinner at that point of time. And finally, you can just have 1 more hour of study time, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can have this 1 more hour of study time, and then you can go to bed. Now that will add up to 12 hours in total. 1.5 plus 2 plus 1 hour 45 minutes plus 1 hour plus 3 hours 15 minutes plus 1.5 hours plus 1 hour is going to be 12 hours a day. Suppose if you feel, sir, I'm already prepared, sir, I'm already well prepared or decently prepared, I don't think I need to clock 12 hours a day. Fine, you can cut short on maybe here and there, whatever I told you. You can cut short on whatever slots that I gave you, but never cut short on this 1:45 to 5 p.m. This slot, 3 hour 15 minutes, is same for any student, irrespective of the level of preparation, because it's an exam time, right? There you can customize, you can reduce your number of hours, and based on whatever you want, you can customize this particular plan. But trust me guys, even if you are starting from the scratch today, even now it's not too late, right? So do not postpone it. Do not postpone it. Now is the best time. I'm recording this video on the 15th and I have ignored 15th. Let's say you're starting from the 16th onwards. Even in that case, you will be able to comfortably complete your entire preparation even by watching lectures. And I have proved it right in front of you. If someone says it's not possible, it's just their opinion. As simple as that. Do not let them influence your opinion. You can do it and you will do it. Right, guys? And just one more thing I want to tell you. These exam-oriented fast-track batches, many students are asking, is it like a marathon? Absolutely not. Do not compare this with marathon. Compare this with our regular batch. Regular courses, ideally speaking, are meant for first-timers. But let's say you are just 2 months away or less than 2 months away, or even if you're just 3 weeks away from your exam, right? You can't sit for a regular batch and start preparing. That's the reason we have shouldered that efforts and we have condensed the entire regular batch into an exam oriented fast track batch. Sir, how, sir, a 100-hour lecture you have finished in 47 hours? Simple. Some examples that are exclusively meant for real life, all those things we have cut short. From an examination perspective, what is required? Those examples, those explanation, 100% of your ICA study material has been covered. Apart from that, wherever your past exam questions, RTPs, MTPs, wherever is required, we have covered every single thing, right? And predominantly, we have also avoided repetitions. In a regular batch, since it's first timers, we repeat a lot. We have avoided all those repetitions, and wherever possible, we have managed the time so well that without compromising on the content, we have literally covered every single thing, every single concept, every single numerical problem in our exam oriented fast track batches as well, right? This is no joke. I'm not giving you guys some random thing and telling you that, look, this is the best and all. You guys decide. I have already put up some demo videos and all. You can just have a look at it. I just want to clarify because some students, this is the first time I'm coming up with something called as an exam oriented fast track batch. So it's fair enough. So students wanted to know what it is. So I just wanted to come up with a clarification, right? And I'm also telling you one more thing, right? Sir, only if we take up these kind of lectures will we be able to clear? Absolutely not. It's absolutely your choice. Self-study, in my opinion, CA is a self-study course. If you're watching a lecture, it will save up some time for you, give you some value addition. It will help you in your preparation. Without this, yes, even in that case, you will be able to do it only provided you are able to spend even more time, and if you are able to figure things out by yourself, you can also do that. So these are certain things that I want to clarify, and trust me guys, 45 days is absolutely more than enough, provided every single day you're using the day productively. Inside a day, I've given you some breaks and all, and overall weekly one day I've given you a break. That's why I've removed 6 days, right? Even after taking sufficient breaks, if you are managing your time the way I've asked you to do, you can even watch the lectures, do a preparation, and then also you will be able to complete your exams in a proper, within this particular time frame of 45 days. And that apart, sir, now I am going to prepare for group 1, sir. Give me a study plan for that. Simple. You can use the same study plan. In the May month, this 5 days, you remove it, right? But for that, everything else is going to be the same. You customize accordingly. As simple as that. Beyond that, nothing great, because I've given a study plan per group, right? You can customize it based on your requirement. Fine, guys. So I hope you found this very useful. Now start your preparation at the earliest possible. Do not postpone it on a future day. And I am sure you guys are going to reach top. So that's it from my side for today, guys. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.